The seductive styling of the 2022 Mazda CX-9 elevates your idea of what a three-row CUV can be.
Get 0% financing on a new Mazda CX-9 at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good morning. Good Friday morning at that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it just sounds nicer when you say it like that. I mean, it's not like Mondays are awful, or actually, no, Mondays are pretty awful.
Well.
So welcome to the Friday. We have arrived. Congratulations. Welcome to WAFB Plus and 9 News Now every Monday through Friday, just past the 7 o'clock hour.
And I tell you what, yesterday started out really rainy and stormy, but today, a beautiful day to kick off our weekend. A look out from our Sky9 camera shows. The sun is up, kind of some pastel colors over the capital city. Shaping up to be a really nice Friday.
Which is important because there's a lot going on this Friday and then into the weekend, so we should probably talk to Dr. Steve Caparata to see if we can get a handle on what's to come. Morning, Steve.
Good morning, guys. Beautiful start on this Friday. Bright sunshine out there right now. Sky9 camera view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. And temperature's pretty comfortable. You got some 50s as you go north of Baton Rouge. New Roads 57, Opelousas 55, Macomb as cool as 53. But Baton Rouge, Hammond 61, Gonzales right now at 60 degrees. So if you walk out with some long sleeves or a light jacket, certainly not going to need that very long at all. Temperatures mid to upper 70s by noon. Highs low to mid 80s. And look at the sunshine lining up throughout the day today. Really going to be a gorgeous end to the week. The rain that we picked up on Thursday now moving well off to our east. We are drying out as the storm system lifts on out. However, the drier weather is going to be kind of brief because we have another storm system that's dropping south across the Rockies this morning. That's going to continue southeastward, basically moving overhead tomorrow. And as it gets overhead here on the northern Gulf Coast, going to lead to a decent rain chance returning. Now, I haven't been thrilled with any of our model perspectives, but I'll give you a look at the HRRR and just kind of comment on it as we walk through it. So in the morning, it's showing a few showers, especially to our west. I think isolated showers are possible, but this, I think, is a little bit overdone, including here at noon. I'm going to say rain chances noon on Saturday running about 20 to 30%. That would suggest higher rain chances, so I'm thinking a little bit drier than what it shows. As we get into the afternoon, I think it's more realistic. This is 5 o'clock. Scattered to numerous showers and storms around the area. Better rain chances mid to late afternoon tomorrow, headed into the evening. But then you see that wave of rain moves on out. By midnight, the HRRR has us dry. There could be a lingering shower or two tomorrow night, but I do think by the time we wake up on Sunday, rains will be gone. Still a low-end severe weather threat. Storm Prediction Center shifted it a little bit farther east, just a touch. A 1 out of 5 marginal risk just east of Baton Rouge. Not too worried about that, but can't rule out an isolated strong storm on Saturday. Rain amounts shouldn't be a big deal. Weather Prediction Center showing those generally at a ½ inch or less around the area. All right, today enjoy some great weather. Sunshine, high of 84. Beautiful for Live After 5 this evening. Nice for LSU baseball. Anything you got planned today or tonight. Tomorrow, though, if you've got outdoor plans, keep an eye on our First Alert weather app. Sunday, sunshine returns, a high of 81. And next week, first week of May, weather looks really nice for most of the week. It is going to get a little bit warm by the mid to latter part of next week, mid to upper 80s. Cinco de Mayo, we've got a high of 88, slight chance of showers, maybe a little better rain chance into that following weekend. 7:06 now with an update on your Friday morning traffic. Here's Johnny.
Ooh, hard to get my head around the fact that next week is May. We have a problem on Government Street near Jefferson. It's going to be a crash with injuries. A vehicle hit a pole right in that area. And 110 southbound is still ugly this morning from right around the airport to Evangeline because of a stalled vehicle, they're telling me. Not a wreck, but it's blocking 2 of 3 travel lanes. And look at that. Airline Highway's on-ramp is backing up to 110 southbound. 110 southbound is just a parking lot from right around Harding Boulevard, the airport exit, all the way to the point of that stall on at Evangeline, and that's facing toward the downtown area. If you're going to the airport, you should be fine. Coming from the airport or North Baton Rouge, might want to take Plank Road or hop over to Scenic Highway, one of these other alternates, and get on the interstate after Evangeline. That's 110 southbound at Evangeline. We're watching vehicles that are kind of frustrated. Drivers are frustrated trying to get where they need to be, and they're crossing the median right here. It's really, really dangerous to do so. That's why they have made it illegal to do that in cases such as this. But when you have an overpass right here, it looks like there's a lot of space there, but if you you cross right in this area, you're not going to see what's coming across the top of that overpass until it's almost on you. And we have almost seen a couple of vehicles get smacked, and that's just not a good situation. So be aware of that as you make your way in and around this morning. 110 southbound from the airport to about Evangeline, kind of a parking lot right now due to a stalled vehicle. We'll keep a close eye on it for you and let you know immediately when that gets open. 7:07 for our morning news headlines on Friday as we go into another great weekend. Matt and Liz, back to you.
Johnny, thank you. Busy traffic morning.
No kidding. Yeah. Very, very busy. Busy here as well. What you're seeing, when you first see this picture and then the video, man, it's kind of startling.
Yeah.
Because what you're seeing here are a couple of guys walking into a store in Ascension Parish, guns drawn, literally pointing them at a clerk, trying to figure out who these people are.
So let's get you a better look of these individuals. They're trying to identify these two because it's pretty alarming video.
It really
Matt,
is.
What's part of remarkable about the surveillance video is that it's clear.
Yeah, no kidding.
More often than not, it's very grainy,
Yeah.
but you can see them coming in, as Matt mentioned, guns drawn, then running around there. Eventually, you're going to see a vehicle that they drive away in, but we're told that they're accused of stealing, what, $1,500 worth of cash and merchandise from a tobacco shop?
Yeah, someone there in Prairieville. If you know the spot there, it's the one off Airline Highway in Prairieville. So this happened roughly 10 o'clock in the evening. This is Wednesday, April 19th.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going back a little bit, but maybe you know a little bit of something about it. I mean, as you mentioned, Liz, the surveillance video, I mean, you're seeing it right here. It is so clear, but it is absolutely startling when you think about guns drawn and somebody is at the end of that barrel, right? Now, Sheriff's Office says nobody's hurt. That's the great news, but you never know how quickly things can get sideways. There's a couple of guns being pointed around here.
Right, or if it could be connected to any other situation.
You're right.
You just never know. But take a look.
They're right there.
They're wearing very identifiable colors here. Please call Crime Stoppers if you know anything that can help them out in this investigation.
There you go. All right, from that to police search right now for a mother accused of attacking a bus driver. This is a story that's gotten a lot of traction because of the initial piece of video that was all over social media for a while. We know you've seen it. This is that video.
So yesterday we told you there was an arrest made, right?
Yeah.
We were told yesterday 18-year-old Carlisha Lewis was arrested, charged with battery, charged with delinquency of a juvenile. Just yesterday, in the last 24 hours, we've learned that there's another person wanted for arrest this time, Brittany Banks, involved in this situation too. So you're looking at Carlisha Lewis now, but let's get you a look at both of the wanted women here. One is already arrested. Now police are asking you to look out for Brittany Banks.
Where the investigation goes from here, well, it's clearly BRPD in the middle of all this. What other charges could happen, if anybody else is actually going to be charged with anything, we'll see. But again, as Liz mentioned, one person arrested, one person wanted right now. The video is ridiculously disturbing, as you've seen that. So if you know where Brittany Banks may be, go ahead and make that phone call to Crime Stoppers 344-STOP. Check out this story right there on WAFB.com. They'll get you the very latest there as well. We
also want to take you to a scene off of old Jefferson Highway where a police chase ended up with a crash. You're looking at the corner there. You see a Baton Rouge police unit with two blue lights there in the corner. Our Brandon Shackelford is live there at the scene where it's kind of holding up traffic there for folks coming in from Government Street right now. That's kind of where that cross is, that T intersection of Jefferson and Government.
That's
where you
exactly
can see,
what it is. You're right.
Look at that. Crashed into a power pole.
So yeah, what you're seeing, this is that Government Street, and as to Liz's point there, that's Jefferson as the T intersects right there. That's going to back up folks for a while. Clearly, there on Government. Government Street is one of those major in and out routes, right into Mid City, eventually into downtown Baton Rouge. And so when you're stopped up like this is going to be a problem. Now, what this crash involved, how it ended up here, what was going on. We're actually asking those questions for you this morning. Still learning a bit more about this. Could be a little bit involved here with exactly what went on. But once we know officially for you, we'll let you know. But yeah, that's going to be quite a scene for folks traveling down Government.
A good thing we've got Johnny still doing cut-ins throughout the next 2 hours, letting you know how that's going to impact your morning drive. But again, if you take Government into downtown Baton Rouge, just know you might be a little bit stopped up there at that intersection, the cross of Jefferson and Government.
Yeah. All right, folks, so that's going on. This is going on as well. This is our Callie Hubbard story this morning.
Yeah.
And it was one of those stories that it pulls at you immediately, right? I mean, you may not be a pet person, but you know cute when you see it. It was all about the kittens.
cute when you see
Yes.
it. I love it. So companion animal
Yes.
alliance expecting a whole bunch of kitties.
Right.
So you can imagine with kitties that comes all the things you need to take care of these kitties, right?
Right.
Kitten food,
Right.
kitty litter, kitty blankets, all of the things to help take care of these kitties to get them out adopted.
Right.
So CAA hosting Cali this morning, showing off all of their cute little kittens. Some of them are ready for adoption, but really their goal here for that kitten shower is to make sure that you know about it so you can donate some supplies.
So if you're looking for ways to be a part of this, if
Yeah.
you're looking for what they want donated, if you're looking for the timing on all this, it's right here in Callie's story. She put it together nicely. But I promise you, as soon as you see these kittens, man, you're gonna want to be involved with all this stuff. How about this? NFL draft, round 1 over, rounds 2 and 3 later today. Saints picking up a defensive lineman in the first round. So big news for the black and gold.
We had the 29th pick
We had the
yesterday?
29th pick last night.
So rounds 2 and 3 still left to go today. And tomorrow.
Well, today 2 and 3.
Yes.
And then you have rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yes.
On Saturday. So yeah, very
busy.
busy.
Yeah, you can watch it on ESPN and the NFL Network. Also,
Yeah,
how
what?
about this? This week we've been talking about Bed Bath & Beyond closing
Yeah.
down its stores, and everyone was like, oh, what was me? I've got all these coupons tucked away in these drawers. Keep those coupons. Don't throw them away. Don't recycle them yet, because Big Lots, the Container Store, will
Yeah.
accept your old, crusty, expired coupons for Bed Bath & Beyond.
The fact that you said old and crusty is exactly very
Guilty.
perfectly descriptive of those things. You got so many of them.
Yeah.
Turn them in. Don't find a way to get her done.
Yes.
Live After 5 going on tonight, of course. It's always a big event, and it's going to be one of those great days downtown, especially when you talk about the weather and the forecast.
Yeah.
Shaping up nice.
How about it? Gal Holiday and the Honky Tonk Review?
The honky tonk review.
Honky Tonk Review.
Which I know, Steve and Johnny are. You guys are big fans of the old honky tonk, yeah?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
See?
Boots, hay on the ground, square dancing.
Apparently you grew up on a farm, I'm learning this
I
morning.
did. I absolutely did. And there's nothing
Raising
sweeter than
cows.
the warm milk right out of the cow. Probably unhealthy, but it was delicious.
Man, what
I'm
the
serious.
heck?
This got a little weird.
You're little.
So
a
much
little.
we've learned about Johnny just in the last 10 minutes.
You can come on in here, Steve. It's safe. How's the forecast, though?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, come on in.
You guys said that beautiful today, beautiful for Live After 5 this evening, beautiful for LSU baseball. Tomorrow, we're going to dodge some raindrops, and then really nice again on Sunday.
You don't even
Love
like
it.
the CDM coffee I made. Yet.
Look at him backing out. Well, we're going to go find
like
Steve. Johnny's going to enjoy his coffee, and we'll see you in 10 minutes.